Welcome back to Turkey Trippin 2022. Yesterday morning I got my Missouri bird on opening day, and then that afternoon Bart and I, we went up and we went out after the 1 o'clock cutoff and started hunting for morels. We went to one of Bart's honey holes and we got into them pretty good. We're out morel hunting and I need to find a morel before Bart does, because that's the only way I'm going to be ahead. Because if he gets one before I do, it's downhill from there. So if I can find one, just one, first. Daggone it, he found one. I'm already losing. See it? Yep. So I was just telling the camera that I need to find one first so that I can actually get ahead, because now I'll never be ahead now that you found one.
Got through this grass right through here.
One-oh Bart. I got one. If I just could have found this before he found that one, boy, it would have been 1-0 me. Now it's 1-1. Jumped into a...
Be careful, man.
Oh my gosh, there's two right there. One there, one there. We just got into them.
This is one of my honey holes. It hasn't, the past 2 years, it hasn't really produced much because of that big flood we had in 2019.
Yeah.
But it's coming back now. It's starting to...
Boy, look at that stash right here. Bag them babies up.
Weeds, I can see them here. There's bunches around this tree before.
Quite the hole. And in Missouri, if you get a bird in the first week, you can't get a second bird until the second week. So I relocated Tuesday morning, this morning, to Arkansas. So I am now in Arkansas. I've got almost 5 full days to hunt. Tomorrow is supposed to rain all day, so pretty much tomorrow's out. I may cruise some areas and just see if I maybe see something and then go get wet versus just being wet for no reason. But right now I've got just under 4 hours today to hunt, and so I need to change clothes and get out there. So we will see what we see down here in Arkansas. And one thing that I have noticed about Arkansas, and I hope I'm not letting out any secrets, is that it's been beautiful. It is a beautiful time of year right now, and it's just beautiful. This property I'm on is beautiful. This is a, I guess a state property. The hills, the Ozarks mountains here, absolutely gorgeous. These are super old, but I finally found some form of turkey sign. Beginning to wonder if they even existed here. You walk a muddy stretch like this and you come into breaks in the weeds and there's no turkey tracks. Makes you wonder. I found no scratch, no poop, Finally, those old tracks right there. So at least something is living in the area. Man, this mud is soft. That's crazy. I do, however, keep seeing deer everywhere. Everywhere. Today was supposed to be a complete rain out. However, the radar shows a break in the rain right now for the next several hours. And what I was doing because of the rain out was I was going to troll this area and just see if the turkeys were out in the open during the rain. The water's so high everywhere, I can't just park off the side of the road. I mean, these ditches are deep and there's a lot of water. These woods now have a lot of water. I'd like to find proof that there's turkeys in here other than that one really old set of footprints. Really drive around and just see if I can find one. Just see one on the hoof. I gotta say, this is probably the sketchiest bridge I've ever driven across. I'm afraid the only birds I'm finding are waterfowl. Got this lone Canada goose over here. And off to the right a little bit, we got a nice flock of teal. I think they're blue wings. So a couple of guys were driving by, and I talked to them for a little while. Got a little information. They said they thought they heard a gobbler up in here. So they pointed to it on the map. So I'm going to go up in here and see if I can't strike them up. The woods are quiet now, so I can actually walk around a little bit quiet. Tell you what, this guy sure is trusting. So the guys I talked to said I need to keep an eye on water levels because stuff like all of this is all running into the lake that this place can fill up with water. So I looked at the elevation where the dam is, and it doesn't even have to be up to the top of the dam, and most of this area is going to be underwater. Not where I'm standing right now, but where I'm parked and where I've been driving and everything. So they say keep an eye on that, you know, because I'm in the mountains in the Ozark Mountains, and so all that runoff down the mountains is coming into this valley. I'm going to fill up that lake. I can tell this is now an area where that water will back up into from time to time. The understory is so clean. You can tell that up there usually does not get underwater. You can see a long way down in here. A long way. Despite walking in all kinds of varied terrain and areas I think would have good turkey habitat, including these open green meadows out here, I am not seeing anything. No sign, no birds. Well, I abandoned that low ground, went up into the mountains. I almost went to the mountains to the north. Then I decided, you know what, let's check these mountains to the south. I can go up to the mountains to the north tomorrow afternoon if these don't pan out to be anything. So I'm way back in here, and this road goes way back. It's closed off with a gate, so I'm hoping that means nobody's been way back in here. But I'm not digging the terrain. There's a lot of thick junk in here. And I don't know if that's going to persist or not. It kind of looks like it will based on the imagery. But I did pass a really big, beautiful area. And there's a guy parked at the top of it, but it's probably a mile long. So I don't know if he was sitting there waiting for roost time tonight, because that's still 3 hours away, or if he was just sitting there for some other reason. But if this doesn't pan out, I'm gonna go back up there and see if he's up there, see if maybe can't hear anything from there. But this goes way out here. It's up on top and it's fairly flat. We shall see. Well, I got nothing to work with in the morning. Didn't hear anything tonight. Got 9 miles on the day, and I don't feel like I've been in the same zip code as a turkey. So in the morning, we're gonna have to be aggressive. We're gonna start right here, where I'm gonna spend the night. We're gonna call. We're gonna move up 400 to 600 yards. Call, with a crow call, owl hoot, try to get some kind of a gobble. We're gonna just work this road all the way back. Several miles worth of it. Don't know what else to do. The wind's supposed to be calm in the morning. The wind did not calm down at all tonight, so there could have been something close by and I never would have heard it. So tonight, we're doing a little driver's seat tortilla action. And what we've got is sausage, mustard, and Morel's left over from Bart's. So everything's cold, but tasty. We shall see you in the morning. This is my first time hunting in Arkansas, so I probably just don't know where to be yet. Hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down there, and as always, thanks for watching.